Hello YouTube and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States. So I am calling this a double-sided pop in or out card featuring the Bewitching Bundle and Celebrate Everything DSP and an awful lot of punches, and we're using the new ink colors because they're very bright. So let me go over what you are going to need. You are going to need a card base. I'm going to show you the card base. This is in Parakeet Party. You're going to need 5.5 by 8.5. You're going to score at, 2 1/8, 3 1/8. Turn it over. Score at 2 1/8 and 3 1/8. Ugh, I've been working on this card for hours. I'm not kidding, hours. Okay, so then you will need of Starry Sky, the in colors. Let me go over the pieces here. You're going to need to cut 4. If you do not want it double-sided, do not cut 4, only cut 2. So you will need to cut 4 at 1 7/8 by 5 1/4. You will cut 4, I've already glued some of them together, at 3 1/4 by 5 1/4, and you will cut 2. This is it. Okay, this one, 2, cut 4 at 2 by 5 1/4. Then you will cut 2 pieces of basic white, okay, at 1 3/4 by 5. And for the hidden panel piece, the sliding piece that's going to pop in and out, 1 1/4 by 4 3/4. That is optional. And let me show you. I've got one side of the card done. We are going to change a few things for the other side. So here are my pieces. Oh, and the DSP. I didn't go over the DSP, did I? Of course not. I didn't even write down the DSP on the whiteboard. I ran out of room. That's okay. I have it all here. So you're going to see that this piece, let me do it like this so you can see it's just short, and this is the one you're going to need 2 of. You need these 2 pieces that go on the card are DSP pieces, okay? You're going to cut 4. This one's written for 2, but you will cut 4 at 1 5/8 by 5 and cut 4 at 1 1/2 by 5. Let's get these glued down. Yep, that one already has it down there, so it's this one that needs its counterpart. There we go. There is a lot. This card can be as simple or as difficult as you make it. I was trying to do something, and you're gonna see, I think it's kind of quirky cute. So those are our pieces. We're gonna glue these into their respective homes first of all. So this piece, and this Halloween paper is the Celebrating You Hostess DSP. Wonderful paper, a paper for all occasions, all year round. You can use that paper, and it's a really huge pack. It's one of those double packs, and when you spend $150, you can get it for $15. It's absolutely fabulous. So there we go, and I have repeated this on the other side. One side is going to be different. That's why I chose to do this. Okay. Our hidden panel piece is going behind here. So this piece here needs to be done with dimensionals or our dimensional strips. I forget exactly what those are called. But here we go. So we are going to put these just along the edge. You are going to need a piece at the bottom to guide our secret little, where is my secret panel piece? This is for you to write a sentiment on. See? you need that in there. I guess a whole strip might actually work on this side to keep it in there. All right. Yeah. Now we just got to peel all the backs off. Now I'm not putting anything on my secret panel as of yet. I'm saving that to write on the card. You will have front and back as you pull it out. You will be able, let me get all these off, to have plenty of space. So taking my secret panel out, putting my center panel in. Now this is going to be able to go in and out. I am using the Label Me Fancy right here to add a punch out that I can use to put my pull tab. And my pull tab, where did it go, is just a piece of Starry Sky. This is a scrap, I can tell you, let's see. It is roughly 4 inches. It will be by the time we're done. I'm going to fold it roughly in half. Give it a crease. You could do it on your score tool. I'm going to glue this now in place on both sides of the white. Hold on. I want some on both sides. And then I'm going to slip it in. I'm having it off a bit like that, almost like some ribbon, but it is paper. So this is going in there, and now I'm going to give this a little cut. So I'm going to go here, turn it this way, forcing it, holding it all the way forward. I'm just giving it a little flagging, and I'm going to have to do it smaller or it won't fit in the darn envelope. So here we go. There's one. There's two. I'm going to cut it at an angle a bit, kind of wonky. But with the look of this card, you're going to see it's going to be cute. Okay. So there's my little flag. You could do ribbon. I just want a little something that they can hold on to know something is there. You didn't need all that paper, but it was easier for me, and that was just a scrap. So next, this is wrong. I want to show you. This did not come out. This is what I wanted. This did not happen. This is thick Whisper White. This is regular. So I have a scrap piece. I'm going to show you how I did that. So I just have a little scrap, and I have my sheet. This is what we are going for. I have my water painter. I have my Starry Sky ink. I made a little inkwell by squeezing my water painter, which is just about out of water, in here, going around and around and around. Okay, and then I didn't spritz this, I didn't get it wet, I just simply did this. That's all I did. I added to it, went back and forth. I mean, this was like, I liked that it was different colors in there. That's all I did. Okay, simple, simple, simple. Now, before I close this up, we are going to go ahead and do our witch's boots. I'm not worried, but I got a lot of speckles from my embossing powder. I'm adding that little bit of dark blue there. I am doing around my little witch's boots I don't want to go into the buckle because we're going to be using a blender pen in a minute. But I just want it so that when I cut around it, I don't need to worry about the top. That you still have that blue and not that white from the cardstock. And it is easier doing it now because you don't want to get any of the Starry Sky on the inside of the buckle. I kind of muted my other witchy shoes, so I'm going to give this a quick clean off on my scrubby pad just by doing this. I'm just about totally out of water, but that's all I needed it for. So we are going to use Starry Sky again, but not right now. So we want to do that, and let's bring in my blender pen. We have Sweet Sorbet and Parakeet Party, and I'm going to bring the camera down. Should make it so I can at least see some of what I'm doing. Okay, I need the blender. It's on here somewhere. There it is. Okay. My handy dandy old blending brush. I'm going to test which side is the Sweet Sorbet. It's this one. We are doing the socks. The stripes on our socks. This is an extremely old, we're talking like 2000 something, okay? That's how old this blending pen is. But then, you know, there were years I didn't. So we're doing that. Now we have our witch's hat. This is the one with what I call our little witch's bubbles. We are going to color in the hat band. And I chose this one because I wanted to bring some of all the colors all the way up on my little witch character I made. And I do mean I made her. Wait till you see. I think she's quite comical, but anyway, so there we have it. You clean off your blender brush by just doing this. Now we're going to go and do our Parakeet Party. We're going to go to our buckles. You can add color, but taking it off is very hard. Being embossed, it helps. Okay, there's our witch's boots. Now all of our little bubbles here are going to get Parakeet Party, and we're just coloring those in quickly. There's, you know, we don't have to go around this hat. Because of my little witch, we are trimming our hat off. There will be no white. Okay, clean off your blender brush. I will do more of that later. So we still need, we need to do some stamping. So where is it? I gotta find the punch. The punch, I lost my piece of paper that was in the punch. Maybe I colored it. I think I colored it. That was not, this was the one to color. Okay, it's all right. We have more scraps. It's all I'm using right now. We're gonna do our sentiment, and I pulled a sentiment. We're gonna do it this way. This is that Label Me Fancy punch. And our sentiment is from, hold on a second. It's from the Hello Pumpkin from 2020. And there it is. It says, trick or treat, spooky and sweet. And I just got ink on that side, so let's see. Now we're going to bring in Memento to do our little spider from the Bewitching stamp set that we just used for our hat. So there's our spider. We are all done with the Sweet sorbet. I'm gonna set that aside. We need our starry sky next. As I get ink everywhere. Oh, some days. So here we go. We're doing our stars from the same stamp set. We're gonna go, I'm trying to find something that's not, I'm gonna use my scissors to hold this down. So we're gonna stamp dark, second generation, then we're gonna do third generation there. I'm gonna stamp dark ones just a bit, stamp off. There we go. That's much better than the other one. So put that aside. Now we're not done. We're not done with that Label Me Fancy. You can see I've used this little wee piece of scrap. We're going to use it again. Oh, I might need another piece. You know what? We're going to change it up and use Tahitian tie on the other side because I need a little bit more. So we're going to come in here like so. There's one. And I need that green for my witch's skirt. There's two. And this is all the in colors, so it's all going to go together. I'm trying to pick up my thing. So I am putting, if I can, glue here, glue there. And we are simply going to bring this, oh, no, I forgot. You have to cut this part of it off. I just want this little bit. And you'll see why in a moment. It just needed a little something here. There's one. So now we got to do that again. We're just straight, and lining it up. Okay, that will work. Let's put that one down a little bit more. Okay. Next process, I'm tired. My grandson's dying to use his wood burning kit and he has to be supervised. So that's what I'm doing next. So, am I keeping you in suspense to see my witch? I hope so. Wait till you see her. I think she's quite comical. Okay, we need our starry sky again. I forgot. We got to do some stars in our background. This is the one I showed you, how I did the wash. So here we go. We're going to start off and just stamp your heart out on here, okay? That's really all there is to it. Ugh, I hate when I get that terrible halo on there. Let's clean that off real quick. If you stamp too heavy into your, with the new stamp pads, I am just making a background here, and I really did just stamp to my heart's content, truly. We're going to add one there, add a little bit there. And I'm going to stamp off a couple of times and really stamp stars. I want far away stars. Yes, that's the effect I wanted. A whole bunch of stars in that sky. So that I'm setting way away because it's really inky. And let's get this put on. Now I do need to put a decent amount of glue on here to make sure it doesn't go on wonky. It's because of drying in the water. So there is our DSP we just created with a wash of Starry Sky, and Starry Sky stopped on top. No sense in, well, for a moment. We have to cut out our witchy's feet. Now, I've already done the other side. So let's just, and these are very, very easy to cut out. With us doing that little bit of a wash on our, around our boots, our feet, you are not going to have to worry too much about getting super, super close. There's one witch's foot, all done. Next, here we go. Like I said, you don't have to worry a whole lot. I will come into that boot a little bit. Nah, I don't need to. Like I said, this is so forgiving with our background. All right, so here's our witch's legs. Are you kind of getting curious yet of what she looks like? Okay, give us a second. Let's get going. I am cutting off the edge. I needed a smaller hat. I want to take a little bit more off, and I kind of want it a little more. I don't want any white showing. There we go. So we have a smaller witch's hat. And somewhere around here is a circle punch. This is a 1-inch circle punch with the top cut off. We are making a witch's face. Should I show you? I think I should show you my witch. Ta-da! Yes, I've used a lot of punches, but I made me a sassy little witch with curly hair. This witch I don't think is going to have curly hair on the other side. So let me show you how you do your face. You have your marker. If I have to do this again, it's okay. Make a scoop. Trick is not to stop once you start. Little cheek indentations, okay? Now I'm going to make the small cursive letter A, like so. Oops. I'm going to add another little eye dash, eyeball, right there, just right there. Now I'm going to come over here. Hopefully I get it somewhat the same. Oh, that is so not the same. So we're going to flip her over. Trick is not to stop once you get going. Make the letter A. Make your eyeball. Making little eyelashes. I'm going to try again. The letter A. And that one will work. Now I'm going to make a little witch's nose. I want it kind of pointy. There we have it. So another reason we bring back to our sweet sorbet. That's the parakeet party. We are going to take that blender without inking it and give her some rosy little cheeks. Big rosy cheeks in there. Now where's the black? Ah, my black is missing. Alright, we're going to do some witch's hair for our little witch since my black piece fell on the floor. That should do it. You can do this one of two ways. You can use friend shears like so. Let's see, right here. Yeah. Or you can just cut with a pair of scissors. Like I said, this witch isn't going to have curly hair, but I'm going to show you how I did it. So I'm cutting that off, leaving them together. Now I'm adding this hair to my, oops, sorry. I'm adding my hair, sorry guys. I'm adding my hair to my witch's hat. But before I do that, I'm gonna give it a nice crumpling up in my hand. So one hair is curled, one hair is just messy. And I like it that way. Okay. So we are going to add some glue to my witch's hat, kind of up there, because I'm going to slide her face up into the hat. Now, if you wanted to curl the hair, remember that little skewer I showed you? Take it and wrap it around something tiny. It curls your paper, and then all I did is I took it and I smashed it down so it was somewhat flat. Took a little corner of it, glued it up under our hat. But for this witch, she is going to have straight hair on the other side. Adding some glue at the top of my little face I made, and I'm tucking that right up there. Now I can see I think I need a little more hair, so I'm gonna tear off a few there, and I'm gonna wrinkle these up in my hand. Where's the other one? Roll them together. That one didn't get rolled very well. It's not wanting to roll. All right, so we're gonna add a little bit more to the sides because she kind of looked like she ain't got no hair on the side of her. So I'm gonna add some glue right there. Pick it up. And there we have it. She needed just a little more. And ball it. Add some glue. There. Next, are we ready to finish? I can show you what we need to do. We need to make her arms. So for her arms is, where did that punch go? It is the Penguin Builder Punch. We are using this. And I can pick up a strip of paper. I'm going to use this one here. You just need to do it one time. There you go. We need that. Now I need a piece of strawberry sorbet punched. Oops. Sorry, y'all. I need some strawberry sorbet for her. Oh, we can go right here. We need one of those in strawberry sorbet. And we're done with the Penguin Builder Punch. We're taking our scissors that are now hiding from me. Oh, nope, I'm blind. So, okay, ready? I'm gonna cut this right up the middle. Then I'm gonna come in from here and do my little hand like so, and then I'm gonna round it off and make it smaller. Once I get one done, I do the other together. So here we go. I'm holding them, pinching them together. I am now following them so they are, oh, this is wrong. That's how we do the arms. I'm gonna have to do another one for that. So cut them in half. Start curving. Okay. Put them together. It's really not that hard. Except I do want it a little shorter, so I'm going to take off that. There we have it. To do our sleeves, that's what I was trying to say. just using the outside of the paper. I'm gonna cut it up the middle again. Now I'm coming down here and just giving a little squiggly motion for a sleeve. Flip it over and follow your pattern you just made. Got a little, there you go. So now I'm taking my little arms gluing that right on top of that one, making sure I need one going each direction. The hands don't want to be facing the same way. So there's our little sleeves. Now for our little dress, I am using some more of that DSP from the, I'm gonna forget, what is that called? Yikes. Something, Celebrate Everything. That's it. It just had left my brain. I am using the Ladybug Builder. One ladybug. And then 1/3 of an inch circle punch. So first thing I'm going to do is get rid of the antennas, though you really don't need to. I'm going to add some glue here. Put my little circle there. I'm just making my dress. Now I had this little detail, little scallop, old scallop punch we had. I decided to use it. I know I need 3 and I need to curve it. 3. And I did cut this by, hold it this way. Oh, shush! I don't, my grandson let the dogs out. And this is gonna have to go really quick. See, I just did that. Lucy, please don't go outside. Lucy! I have a 3-legged wonder dog. She didn't walk for 2 years. So there is our little dress. I need a little bit for our band, and you're gonna have to work with it, make it a little round. Just curve the edges a bit. It's just a little belt, a little detail, and we are so close to being done, and I'm getting very frustrated with my grandson letting the dogs out as he did. So I'm gonna cut that off, and we are almost there. So there is our dress. To get our sleeves on here, you just add a little bit of glue. You want them kind of high up, like so. There is our little witch. Now we're going to add a little bit of glue here and put her big old head up there. And then you guessed it, yes, we are doing our boots. So I'm going to add some glue across the back. One there. One there. And there, my friends, is my wee little witch. And we're going to glue her down. So I'm going to put glue all the way down to the tips of her boots, across her body, her arms, across her head, and her hat. And you're going to see just how stinking cute. Oops, the hook of her boot is there. So I'm going to push that down. Oh, no. You could have put it on dimensionals, but I chose not to. That hair is not wanting to let me go. Stay down for just a moment. My hands are so sticky. So I told you we're going to show you how to make the moon. We already did our trick or treat, spooky and sweet. So we're just going to add glue across there. This goes in this little corner. Our moon. So circle punches, circle dies, whatever you got. So I'm taking my largest circle punch, taking my medium circle punch. I want me a chunky piece of the moon. And there you have, there is our moon. It did go. I think she is stinking cute. Now what I mean by pop in and pop out. Okay. This is in. This one is out. That's why the one with the curly hair is on the outside. It is a double-sided card, meaning it has got the same images. And here is, here is our pull-out to write our sentiment. And it will fit in an envelope. It is so cute. It took me forever to get it done, but she is done. Bring it down a bit more. One side, the other side. So you can have it like this, or you can have it like this, and it stands up. It's so cute. I needed to score mine a little, not score, but do the bone folder on these. So I hope you enjoyed my last Halloween card of regular stuff. I still have paper pumpkin to do, which by the time this is, it will be over. But I had a great time creating this, sharing with you my crazy little witch, my little sassy witch as I'm calling her. Have a great day, YouTube, and come see me again in my wonderland. Bye-bye now.